Okay, this is going to be a different video this time. Well, the main reason is the studio is a mess right now because we are preparing for a science fair. A psychic fair, and November 7 and 8. So the place is a mess. Anyway, I wanted to make one last video about the case of Jack and Lilly Sullivan. Why do I say one last video? Because I really do not want to start doing videos about that case, as it's getting way too much. It's taking too much a toll on my mental health. So I just wanted to do this one last one, and then prefer not to talk about it. Anyway, all this to say, I've done a remote viewing because I saw everybody in the following the case, I say, are all focused on what happened and less about where they are. So that's why I did this remote viewing, and I did that because I wanted to have a where are they type of deal. Okay, so for people, I've seen a lot of people talking about remote viewing, and they don't really know what it is, I guess, or they have misconception anyway. So I just want to explain first, what is remote viewing? So remote viewing basically is a practice that someone tries to perceive or describe some details about a distant or unseen location, object, or event using their mind alone. So without physical senses or prior knowledge. And for that prior knowledge thing, that's a thing that can actually change the results if you have prior knowledge. So that's another reason why remote viewing, in the case of Jack and Lilly, because I follow it, it's kind of, it's not as precise as I would like it to be. Okay, so in a way, you have to think of it as a mental visualization, imagining a place or thing far away in an attempt to see specific details about it. It's often guided by intuition, focus, depending. Personally, I do meditation before, and then after that I can try to quiet my mind, and you'll see the results on the paper I will show a little bit later. It's often anyway associated with psychic abilities or extrasensory perception, what we call ESP. And it was studied by some government, including in the U.S. a lot. I think the U.S. used it quite a bit in programs such as Stargate, for example, for potential intelligence applications, so CIA, FBI, and all those. However, its accuracy and scientific validity, it's still controversial. But it's like everybody, the thing is a lot of people think that you have to be a psychic to actually do some remote viewing. Well, no, you don't really have to. Most people that are interested by remote viewing probably are psychic. I would not consider myself psychic, though I can perceive things, but it's not, I wouldn't consider myself as a great psychic, for example. Far from it. So anyway, this is the paper. Okay, the way you do this, and you'll see, you grab a piece of paper, and the first thing I do is I write um, the the date. That's that I write on the upper left corner of the paper. So in this case, it's September 3rd, 2025, and it was 11:20 a.m. So that was the time when I did that. Now I write under it what I um, how I felt. Okay, and in this case, I was apprehensive of what I would see. I was kind of nervous about it because yeah, I don't like to see, like, if I was to see the actual dead body of the unalive body of people, um, that's not a good thing that I would like to see. So anyway, the image that comes to mind, because I fix a target. You need to fix a target, and my target was, where are they? And the image that comes in my mind are usually very fast, like a burst image. And I jot down that image on the paper, as you can see there. So I got the image that was a marshy area in the center, like kind of a island, or like a little bit of like solid ground, and around it was water mainly, and in the back was the forest. So that's pretty much what I saw there. Now, on the um, lower left part um, of the paper, I got my target, what was happening, what were they feeling at the time. So for me, it was night. There was a lot of scared, confused, but there was no pain, which I found a little bit crazy, bizarre, but there was no pain there. So, but there was something like, it stinks. And I've heard, okay, so I've heard it stinks. I've heard I'm a bug now. And like, not heard as in physical, but it was the idea that was there. And then I can't go home. Mom's gone. Then on the other side, if you see in the image here, there was some rage, scared of being caught, that was there. I could not see anything, but I know it was something different that was there. Probably the person hiding the package. Need to be careful about what I say in YouTube, so because that's pretty much what it is. So that's what I saw. That's what it's there. Later on, I went into meditation at one point, in another video, and I had a voice saying, Sutherland, Sutherland, Sutherland. I don't know if the two are related. I don't know if it's the name of a person. I don't know if it's the name of a place. I don't know. It's all what was said there. So that pretty much concludes what I saw in this remote viewing. Just to say, yeah, I'm not going to go further than this with this. That's all what I'm going to put there. And I'm not going to do that again. Just wanted to put it out there. So if it happens that somebody is found in an area that resembled that, then I'll say, yeah, well, I guess I was successful. And I waited that long just for that because I don't know, right? I don't know if it's accurate or not. Is it me that's got influenced by what I already know, the prior knowledge of it, or was it a true thing? I don't know. And because of that, that's why I waited that long. And I got to a point where I felt it had to be said. And worst case scenario, it will be just like, okay, well, I was wrong. And that would be the best outcome. And it would be that I was wrong and the kids are found alive and well. But it's not what I picked up on this one. So hope I'm wrong. All right, so thank you for watching this, guys, and we'll see you in another video.